Hello, hello, Alden Aldenay here with day 3 of 4 of the Global Good News Challenge for April 2021. So great to be with you. Hope you've had a great week. It's now Friday night on the Gold Coast, about 7 p.m. And wow, what a week it's been. Last night, we had the Mass Media Tribe meetup with the amazing Linda Morrison from Melbourne. And we were talking about catapult your business online, which was brilliant. So thank you so much to everyone who attended. We had some great prize giveaways. Everyone introduced themselves. And the replay for that is in the Mass Media Tribe group on Facebook. So if you join that group, you'll see the replay went for about 2 hours. I presented a segment on how to get free publicity, and Linda talked about how to boost your business online and catapult your business online. We talked about all sorts of amazing stuff there, great questions, etc. So check it out on Mass Media Tribe group on Facebook. Now, day 3 of 4 of the Global Good News Challenge. You're probably wondering what this challenge is all about, so I'll give you a bit of background before I start my challenge for the day. Now, I started the Global Good News Challenge in June 2020 because I was sick of seeing all the negative news out there. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Melissa. Good to see you. So, you might be similar to me, and, a lot of people say, I don't watch the news, it's all so bloody negative, right? And it can be incredibly depressing. Growing up in Sydney, my dad always watched the news every single day, not just one news channel. He'd go from one news channel to the next news channel. So, we'd have 1 to 2 hours of news every night, and 95% of it was negative. And, I grew up really frustrated. And I remember one morning going to my dad just in tears saying, why is the world so horrible? And why are people so cruel? Why is there so much violence and war and so many people, stealing and doing crazy things, right? Why is this happening? And he said, well, that's just how life is. And I remember just being, really frustrated by that and angered by that and feeling like there's nothing I can do to make a difference, and that the world is hopeless. And why even bother living, right, if it's going to be so freaking depressing and if you're going to focus on that. And that's the thing. Sure, there's crap that happens in the world, absolutely. However, there's also a lot of people doing amazing things, and there's so much inspiration in nature and in what so many people do. So let's focus on that. Let's focus on the great things people are doing in the world rather than the dramas of the few that are acting like psychopaths and sociopaths out there, right? So part of the Global Good News Challenge is to help inspire more gratitude and more good news. Hello, Mull Robert, good to see you. Help inspire more gratitude and good news. So I started this in June, and the idea is that you do a Facebook Live like this now, simple Facebook Live, and you just share your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. And the good news can be something about yourself, about someone you know, about something you've maybe seen on an online news site or something like that. And there's plenty of positive online news sites now. We have the Good News Network, we have Sunny Skies News, we have news.com.au that has a good news section. There's a happy newspaper in the UK that went viral. So people are wanting more good news. They want to be uplifted. They're drawn to the light, not the darkness. We've been brought up to live in fear and to live in terror so that we can be controlled by the governments and by the powers that be out there, right? And I believe now there's an uprising happening where the people are saying, we don't want that anymore. We want to focus on the positive stuff. We want to lift the energy out there. We want to have better experiences of our lives. And it's not so dramatic out there. Sure, COVID's happening. There's a whole lot of crap around that. Absolutely. Certain things we're very frustrated about. No one likes to wear a mask. To suffocate in those bloody things, can't breathe properly. Right? No one likes to wear a mask. No one likes to be locked down and have their freedoms attacked as they have been. No one likes to see the censorship that has been happening on Facebook and Google and YouTube around certain information, around things like 5G and vaccinations. A whole lot of censorship has been going on in online media, interestingly, over the last year. And I always say, well, if there's nothing to hide, why is there so much censorship in the media? right? Why is this? I did a video on 5G. I had a guy at the front of my house on my balcony. He said, "Oh, 5G tower's gone up in lockdown at the end of your street. How interesting!" And he had a little meter reader thing that said, how bad the radiation is. He said 2 is a safe level. And he looked at his little meter reader thing on my balcony. He said, "This is going to 22 to 24 on your balcony." This video that I did got taken down off YouTube by the fact checkers, right? Now, there was no other facts to check other than what we had there. Why was this information censored? I would like to know. So interesting. There's interesting times happening right now, and it's important that we do our own research with everything and not buy into the drama, right? It's important, and that we come from a loving space as much as possible so that we can lift the energy out there and lift your own energy at the same time. So the Global Good News Challenge is part of that, focusing on gratitude every day, focusing on the things we can be grateful for. Because I always say things can always be worse, right? Things can always be worse. So, if you think about the wars that we've had over time and some of the dramas in history, there have been some full-on dramatic times where people have lost their lives, there have been bombs going off, and, things can definitely be worse. And I do believe at the moment there is a war going on. It's an information war happening right now. And it's important for you to become empowered. And part of that is becoming knowledgeable, lifting your energy so that you can stay focused on the task at hand, or whatever your purpose and passion is. You can stay focused and you can live your best life while these dramas are happening that we cannot control, right? You can control how you're going to be about it. Like Viktor Frankl, back in the war days, right, during concentration camps. Viktor Frankl, there's so much torture and, starvation that happened in concentration camps, and he focused on, he can control his mind. They can't take your mind away from you. They can't take your superconscious, your subconscious, the power that is you, the love energy, the power that you are. They cannot take that away, okay? The essence of you, the miracle that you are as a human being, as a 1 in a billion human being. So the Global Good News Challenge, you can either do it on your personal profile or you can do it in the Loving Life group. All the details are pinned to the top of the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page, pinned to the top. Now, we have finished the challenge now for April. April, depending where you are in the world, of course, basically from the 5th to the 8th of April up until midnight. So actually in America, you might still have time because you're behind a day. So 5th to the 8th of April, you can start your 4-day Global Good News Challenge, is how it works. It needs to be 4 consecutive days for April. In May, if you've missed this one, depending where you are in the world, in May, the good news is in May, we have one coming up from May 3 to 7. It's going to be a 5-day challenge for May. So put those dates in your diary, May 3 to 7, okay, for the next Global Good News Challenge. And look, any day, I encourage you anyway to just share gratitude on a Facebook Live. You don't have to wait for the Global Good News Challenge. But, if you want a format around it, if you want support, then I encourage you to join the Global Good News Crusaders. Leanne, I know you've been doing, which is wonderful. Thank you so much for participating and joining in the Global Good News Challenge. Dharm has just put a comment there. You make many distinctions for us because I'm Indian. Try to communicate with you so many times. Oh, I didn't reply, Dharm. I have replied. Come on, don't be like that. Okay. Oh, God. Dharm's having a bit of a go today. Okay. Well, Dharm, look, I'm sorry you feel that way. And, this is the thing in life, right? Everyone's in their own space and people have different expectations. And when upset happens in life is when people have expectations, right? Now, I do get a lot of people, Dharm, that approach me on Facebook and want to marry me and all sorts of things. And I don't know these people from a bar of soap, to be honest. And, I might be polite and say, well, look, I don't know you. And it's very nice that you want to marry me, but really, let's just not go there, right? Let's just not go there. So Dharm, I wish you well, and I'm sorry you feel that way. But I don't know what it is you want to communicate with me about. But if there's anything specific, then please do put that in your message, okay? Because, I am a very busy person and I have a lot going on, and, my time is limited with having, conversations with random strangers, okay? So there you go, Dharm. That's my response to that one. Anyway, so back to the Global Good News Challenge. All right, so this is my challenge for today. Hi, I'm Aldrin Alternay, also known as the Media Queen. What I do is I help people get their message to the masses using online and offline media. 3 things I'm grateful for today is I'm very grateful for you here today, grateful for you watching this, grateful for all the amazing Global Good News Crusaders that we've had through this challenge. My goal is that we have 1,000 Good News Crusaders that do this challenge by the 8th of the 8th, 18, which is the 4th annual Global Good News Day. And that's something I set up as well 4 years ago, 8th of the 8th, 18, Global Good News Day. And I encourage you to get into it because you will feel amazing. Another thing I'm grateful for is my health. I'm very grateful. I'm at the tail end of a flu that I've had for 2 years. I'm very grateful for that, that I am almost 100%. I still have a little bit of croakiness, and apparently that's because I've coughed so much over the last 2 weeks. So there's still a little bit of croakiness, but generally speaking, I'm in great health and I'm very happy, and I'm very grateful also for all the challenges in my life because they help me become stronger as a human being. They help me stay true to my path. And that's the thing. You're always going to get people that love you and hate you in life, right? The more you step up in the media, you're going to get more of that. You're going to get more people that love you and more people that hate you. So how are you going to be while that's happening? How are you going to be when people put curveball comments in your Facebook lives, right? I don't want to marry you. Oh, okay, you don't want to marry me, dumb. Okay, all right. Well, because people, I'm not saying you are asking to marry me, but I've had quite a few proposals, let me tell you, on Facebook from random people who do not know me at all. Very interesting. It's almost like they're using it like a dating site. Anyway, I'd just like you to know that I'm not going to marry anyone right now. Okay. And I'm very happy in my space. Okay. So there's some things I'm grateful for. The good news today that I would like to share with you is that, of course, we have the next Global Good News Challenge coming up in May 3 to 7. That's coming up. And also we have our next Mass Media Tribe event coming up as well on May 6. And it's called Access Super Consciousness for Media Success. Access Super Consciousness for Media Success. And that's with Donna Marie Willett-Flockhart, amazing lady based here in Australia, and we'll be talking about how to access that super consciousness for your media success. So that's another date for the diary. May 6th will be 6 to 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So love you to come along to that too. It's absolutely free. It's on Zoom, 2 hours. You introduce yourself. I'll be speaking a little bit about how to get media or a topic around the media, and we'll have Donna Marie who will talk about the super consciousness, accessing that for media success during that night. And then we'll have prize giveaways as well. You need to be on the Zoom to access that and to be able to win prizes. Okay, so that's it. And make sure when you do your Global Good News Challenge, please hashtag Global Good News Challenge in your Facebook Live so that we can share that onto the Global Good News Challenge page and on to the group. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Dharma. I text you from India. Excellent. I love India. We have Speakers Tribe India, a lot of great people there that I've been involved with. And that's wonderful. So I'll have a look at your messages there, Dharma, see what you've messaged me, and I promise you I will get back to you, okay? So thank you for that. And thank you so much, Leanne, Mal, Melissa, Leanne, again. Yeah, all the beautiful comments there. Thank you so much. And I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. Remember to shine bright and light up all those around you. And as Gandhi says, be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll catch you again tomorrow for day 4 of my Global Good News Challenge.